Hi everyone, I'm Sam. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back to my channel. I don't know about you guys, but this whole social distancing thing has really messed with my schedule. But I am doing creativity over Corona, and so today I want to take you along as I paint a wall in my dining room. So grab a snack, grab your tea. If you want to, grab a sketchbook and some paint, and just enjoy the ride. In case you want to follow along, some of the materials you need are going to be 1 pint of a satin finish interior paint color. I use the color Passageway, which is a blue-gray, 1 8-ounce can of white paint, and 1 8-ounce can of black paint. I tried to make this as budget friendly as possible. My husband and I are on a pretty tight budget, so this couldn't be a very expensive mural, so I kept it monochromatic and just used 1 paint color and mixed the colors. So another thing that you will need to do this is a coffee scoop. You'll see me use this a little bit later in the video, but what I did was I had an extra container that I would mix my paint in. So I took 2 coffee scoops of the blue and then a scoop and a half of white to mix the next color after the color that you currently see now. And then after I would paint the mountain behind this, I would add another scoop and a half of white to that paint. So at this point my camera stopped filming and I didn't realize for a couple hours, so I completely redid the colors as you now see and finished the bottom part of this painting. For the fog, I went in with a damp rag and added a slightly lighter color than that final back mountain that I had painted, and just smudged and smeared and dabbed that damp rag of paint onto the surface of the wall to achieve my desired effect. I then started taping off and getting ready for the sky. For the sky portion, I actually just took what was left of the fog color and added the rest of my can of white paint. And then I was able to use that paint to paint the entire rest of the sky, and I got 2 coats done on that, and I'm really happy with the fact that I was able to get this done with so little paint. So at this point, I started to feel a little bit like Bob Ross, and I started mixing a color for some trees. So I took that same coffee scoop and put 2 scoops of my blue and then a couple scoops of black into a new mixing dish and mixed it all up to get a nice dark color to put some trees in the foreground. Because as Bob Ross always said, you gotta have your happy little trees. I made sure that each of my sections of trees had friends because everybody needs a friend. And so I made sure that there was at least 2, if not 3 trees in all 3 sections of trees that I put on. Also made sure to keep it an odd number because odd numbers look better. And once I finished just lining out where the trunks of the trees would be, I went in and in true Bob Ross fashion, just added little branches onto my happy little trees. I hope you enjoyed watching me paint this mural in my house. Let me know down in the comments if you've done anything creative in your house during social distancing. Also, make sure you're subscribed and hit that like button if you really like this video. And make sure that if you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Otherwise, you might miss out whenever I post a new video. Hey, did you guys know I have an Etsy shop? Click the link in the description to make sure that you can check that out. There's a couple of digital prints on there. There's not a lot else yet, but don't worry. There'll be stuff coming soon. So stay tuned, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next week.